everyone, and welcome to Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. In the news, local fire officials say the body of a Sulphur Bluff man whose County Road 3608 two-story home was destroyed by fire Tuesday was found in a large amount of debris Wednesday by specially trained dogs. The deceased has been identified as Rick Alberts, a retired Dallas fireman. Blaze was reported at Tuesday at 2:45 p.m. Firefighters say the home was heavily involved in flames when they arrived, and firefighters were hampered by a problem of getting their depleted tanker trucks to a water source. Firefighters were told that a person might be inside the home. A search of the rubble Tuesday night yielded no results. Firefighters returned Wednesday morning with the specially trained canines. A support for the Alberts Family Fundraiser is being organized with a goal of raising $7,000 after the family's tragic loss of life and home.
A neat tradition that is home-based here at KSST and Channel 18 TV is the Northeast Texas Symphony League annual auction, and it's coming up Saturday, November 23rd.
This is our 28th annual auction coming up on Saturday, the 23rd, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure that was the correct date. And it begins at 5, and it is always a pleasure to work with KSST. It's such a fun event every year. Thank you. We really enjoy it.
Well, the idea of a radio TV auction is a little old-fashioned, but it works right here, especially since now you can watch and participate online.
Right, yes. There are a few ways to take part in the auction. You can listen on KSST, you can watch it on Channel 18, or you can stream it on the internet.
So no excuses. Saturday night, excuse me, the 23rd of November, be ready starting at 5. Right. And do we have beautiful things this year for the auction?
Wonderful things. This year, the auction, we're trying something a little different, make it a little more, even more fun than normal. We're going with a Christmas theme this year. And so a lot of our items, most of our items have a Christmas theme to them, or they'd be great Christmas presents. We have some of the old standards that people come looking for every year. There's gift certificates to the co-op, Northeast Texas Co-op. There's the weekend at the Melrose that City National Bank always donates. A television from Alliance Bank. Those are some of the ones that are always there. Birthright Catering is giving a dinner. Bodacious Barbecue is giving a dinner. So those are some of the standards that we always have that may not be Christmas related, but they certainly would make great Christmas presents, or a good way to do your Christmas shopping or anything. And then there's other items Charlotte can tell you about.
Yes. Did you mention the Santa visit?
No, I didn't. No.
I think this is really neat. We're going to have the opportunity for Santa to make a house visit before Christmas. So that'll be pretty special.
Whoa.
We have the carriage ride through Highland Park to look at Christmas lights, and that will include a hot chocolate basket this year. It's up to 2 to 4 can ride the carriage, and it's such a wonderful experience, and we'll hope that the hot chocolate and gourmet snacks will make it even more special.
Wow, y'all have really lined some things up.
We wanted to, it's always fun, but we wanted to make Christmas exciting. Oh, and then we have local Christmas activity. We have opportunity to watch the Christmas parade from the balcony above Grove House.
Yes, Quarter Grove House.
Yes. Okay, that's very nifty too.
Yes.
We have got a fabulous Christmas parade.
Yes.
That is going to be Friday, December the 6th. So gear up and get ready to be downtown for that.
Yes.
And if you win this, then you'll be high above everyone else's head.
Right.
This auction comes just in time to kick off the holiday season, so that'll be perfect timing for the parade.
So what about some pretty Christmassy things that you might want to just get for yourself? Like, we always have beautiful things that come through our auction.
Yes. In fact, Jerry Lee has just a beautiful Santa picture that He has been generous enough to donate to our auction this year. So that's always a popular item whenever he comes out with his Santa print.
We have a wreath from Rose of Sharon, beautiful. She always does a beautiful wreath for us.
Yes.
And this year it's a Christmas wreath. There's a little mirror decorated with antique ornaments. That's fun and kind of whimsical, I guess.
Sounds beautiful.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
how do people get a hold of these things on auction night?
You just have to make a phone call. It's simple. You call 903-885-0700 and place a bid. And we auction off blocks of items at a time. So you have to listen so that you can make your bid before that block of items will close for the night.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then if you're the winning bid, you can come that night and pick it up. And we're here at the radio station. And then if you can't get there that night, we're here the next afternoon as well. So
28 years this has been going on.
Yes.
And I'm just thinking back suddenly, Kelly and Dwayne Grimes, Kelly, the Bradford's daughter, started this out in cooperation with the Symphony League right here in our TV studio, which had just started up. Actually, we just started up in 90, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
So it has a long history here, and so does our Symphony League of doing good things in the community.
Thanks. Yes.
It's a good group. I think this auction is one of the things that's just so Sulphur Springs. A lot like the Independence Day concert on the square. To me, that is one of the things that make our community special. And this auction, like you said, this auction wouldn't work in a lot of places, but in Sulphur Springs it works. It's a lot of fun. It's a traditional thing. We have some families who gather together and watch it and bid, and now their grandkids are wanting to bid
And try to outbid each other.
yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It's very, very Sulphur Springs thing to do.
Right. We have a lot of friends, so we're thankful for that.
Well, I know the night is very exciting. Once lots of preparation goes into it, such as is going now. Everything is getting gathered up and all the details ironed out. But the night of the auction, you have volunteers that help do all the little various duties.
Yes, we have
It does.
people
Yeah.
several
Several volunteers, yes. The
Yeah.
phone line, we'll have volunteers here answering the phones to talk to you, and those running the items back and forth and taking the bids back and forth. And
Our auctioneers this year it's Bob Weaver
and
and Bill
Owens.
Owens. Yeah.
Okay.
Should be fun.
Both of those guys are great speakers.
Yes.
And a lot of fun. November 23rd. We mustn't let that date slip up on us, so be completely ready and prepared to block that night off and start listening here at 5 o'clock.
Right.
And we'll use our Channel 18 TV camera to kind of showcase what's on the block, things that are coming up, so you can visually see the things that you'll be wanting to bid on.
And they can see them now. Some of them are shown on your website, right, on KSSTradio.com.
Correct.
Yes.
And if it doesn't appear in the first page of stories, just search Symphony and it'll take you right to the 2019 Symphony League story that we have put up, and then the slideshow that's going. And right now it's showing one from Birthright Catering, and it stays up about 20 seconds. My Oklahoma.
Which is a stay. Kayla Mitchell donated that. It's a stay in her Broken Bow cabin. So that'll be really nice, yes.
And there's
That's the
item.
mirror. That's the little
Okay.
mirror. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, Jay Hodge is donating a ride-on truck for children. That's really fun. Yeah, we appreciate them for doing that.
We have gift certificates from Town and Country Cleaner. That's one we always have as well, Bob Weaver. And then Carrie Krausen at Lou Nails has donated a hat and scarf and then a gift certificate to Lou Nails, which we can always use.
I'd love to go to Lou Nails.
Yeah.
Also, I saw Magic Scoop come by.
Yes.
So they've got a T-shirt, I think, gift certificate.
We have several gift certificates from restaurants in downtown. There's a winter some winter decorations put together by two of our board members that are really pretty. Fox and Fig. There's a hanging from Fox and Fig. That one side is a Christmas hanging, but the other side is Thanksgiving. So it's really cute too.
And we appreciate you also always being generous and giving us a season pass to the Riley Springs Jamboree. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to do so. There's something I've been seeing on some pictures, and it's some beautiful Celtic or Celtic looking man's head with a lot of antlers in his hair. It's just a beautiful work of art. I don't know who donated that or how we have that listed, but
sure.
they're somewhere in our auction items.
We do. It made me think we have a beautiful framed photo from Lisa Tolliver, and if you've seen her work, it's always really pretty. It's a Western scene.
I've been hearing that she's quite a photographer.
She's great.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Well, it's certainly a great lineup. Does anybody need to do anything beforehand?
They can check our Facebook page next week before the auction. We plan to have a list of the auction items up before the auction. If you've ever bid in the past, we've sent letters out that you can be watching the mail for that has a bid number to make it easier for you to place a bid that night. And we won't have to recapture your information then.
Okay. Well, it is a lot of fun.
Yes.
And if you haven't ever done a radio TV auction before, and this is your first one, you'll get broken in real quick because it's easy as pie, and it's very rewarding. You have a lot of fun. Others you're watching, others have fun, and then you get some beautiful items to give or to keep.
Yes.
And this is a fundraiser benefiting about 3 different major things. Is that right?
Yes, this is our, outside of league membership and event sponsors, this is our only fundraiser every year. The league's mission is to bring arts and music entertainment to Hopkins County, specifically for children. So we have a children's concert in the spring and a Dallas Opera performance for middle school fine arts students when they're offering it in the spring. And we also host the Independence Day concert downtown every year. So this is where we can get the financial support to make sure we can continue to do that.
And every town doesn't have a symphony orchestra.
No.
Or the things that we put on culture-wise and arts-wise for our youth and children.
Right. We're so lucky to have Dr. Bockenhuis. He's been with us since 2003, and he does a wonderful job conducting our own orchestra right here, and he enjoys coming to Sulphur Springs from Louisiana, and it's a pleasure working with him.
He really has a heart for what he does, and he has a heart for us for some reason or other. He loves us.
He loves us.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
We cannot wait till the 23rd, till the Northeast Texas Symphony Orchestra's League annual auction. And that'll be right from here, so you're listening in the right place to be hearing it that night, starting at 5.
In sports, the Lady Cats basketball team won their first game of the season in dramatic fashion as Lady Cat Nyla Lindley rebounded a missed shot and hit a follow shot that just beat the buzzer to give the Lady Cats a 58-57 win over Cooper in a Bell's Invitational Tournament game on Thursday. Cooper had taken the lead in the last minute before Lindley's heroics. The Lady Cats' win spoiled a nice Cooper comeback. Lady Cats opened the game strong and had a 21-9 first quarter lead, and the Lady Cats expanded that lead to 17 at the half, 35-18. But after the halftime break in the third and fourth quarter, the Lady Cats had a lot of trouble protecting the basketball. Numerous turnovers and some sharp shooting by Cooper allowed the Lady Bulldogs to get back into the game. And Cooper trailed by only 5 points after 3 quarters and then took the lead early in the fourth quarter. And twice in the fourth quarter, Cooper had 3-point leads. The Lady Cats did just enough to win. Kenzie Willis led the Lady Cats with 24 points, including 3 3-point baskets. Earlier in the day, in the tournament, the Lady Cats lost to Pottsboro 65-37. Pottsboro is preseason ranked number 23 in Class 3A. The Lady Cardinals scored the first 9 points of the game, and they led 17-8 after one quarter. They expanded their lead to 30-17 at the half. The Lady Cats continued to trail by only 9 points into the third quarter, but then Pottsboro blew the game open, hitting some big three-pointers. Their third quarter lead was 51-27. Hannah Cordell led the Lady Cats with 10 points, and Kinsey Willis had 7. With a split in pool play Thursday, the Lady Cats will now go into the silver bracket for second-place teams in each pool. The Lady Cats will play Friday at 10:15 a.m. in the new Bells Gym against the second-place pool team that will be either Howe, North Lamar, or Aubrey. The Lady Cats are now 1-3 for the season. The Miller Grove volleyball team is headed to the regional tournament for the third year in a row. The Lady Hornets earned their trip with a 3-0 win over Sulphur Bluff in a regional quarterfinal match in the main gym at Sulphur Springs High School on Tuesday night. Score was 25-13, 25-19, and 25-14. Miller Grove went through district play with a perfect 14-0 record and improved their season record Tuesday to 29-13. Coach Anna Billingsley said her girls showed up ready to play. She said they hit some spots with low momentum in the second set, but they fought back to speed up the game and were able to finish. For the Lady Hornets, Alexis Green had 20 kills and 13 service points. Katie Williams had 8 kills and 10 assists. Lainey Burnett had 7 kills and 2 blocks. Lauren Bullard had 8 assists and 10 service points. Harley Watson had 10 digs. Kayla Robertson had 8 digs. And Kylie Saldana had 2 kills. The Lady Hornets will now face Trinidad in the regional semifinals in Fort Worth at Billingsley Fieldhouse at 5 p.m. on Friday evening. Miller Grove defeated Trinidad in the playoffs last year at the regional tournament. And that's Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. Thank you for joining me, and so long, everybody.